Will Marie. Good morning, you guys. Hey, Victoria. Hi, Shakira. Hey, Pam. I'm gonna keep my mask on because I'm looking kind of rough. Thank you. Thank you. Isn't it fancy? I feel like a bougie rich lady. I got it from the beauty supply store. Don't let the pattern fool you. It came from the beauty supply store. Y'all probably can't even hear me. Just wanted to talk to you guys as I head home. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. Today is Sit Down Sunday. Hi, Tamara. I hope it's Tamara or maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. Happy Sunday, y'all. Just wanted to talk to y'all. I don't think I've done a live in my car in a long time. Excuse the way my hair is looking. I got a sick child at the house, so I got on makeup from last night, eyebrows from last night. I just passed out. I was really tired. I've been hitting the gym extra hard lately. Hi, Kim. And it has just like wiped me completely out. By the end of the day, I'm just like, I have no energy. Like I'm hurting, y'all. But it's giving what it's supposed to be giving. So anyways, just want to talk to you guys. I haven't done a live in my car in a really long time. No reason why, you know. Thank you. Me too, Pam. Why do I keep pulling it up? He's running a little bit of a fever, has a sore throat, so we may be going to get him COVID tested. I'm not necessarily sure, because kids get sick, and I don't know, like, you know, I don't know what to do, but we're gonna kind of like err on the side of caution, and you know, of course, he'll stay in his room because, you know, anyways, it's hard, you know, kids get sick, but they sent out an email at his school saying that the COVID rates were super high at the school, and they're on mandatory mask, whatever. So anyway, so that's what I'm dealing with. Trying to get his fever down. I haven't been able to break it yet. So I've got some liquids and some soups and stuff for him because I'm worried. Anytime I can't break a fever. He got sick like that one other time. I feel like back in 2019, at the end of 2019. And I couldn't break his fever for like 3 days. So like, oh my god, there was a whole gang of birds that just popped up. But anyways, today is Sit Down Sunday. You guys still have time to send in your questions if you have any for me. I've gotten so many this time. You guys really hit me up with the questions. I have at least 40. Pam, let me see if I can flip y'all around. This is what we have today. Nothing but rain. It's cold as hell, but just rain. Rain. So I am going to flip you guys around. I don't want to be driving on these roads and looking at the chat because I'm not disciplined enough to not look at the chat. Zelma, I am sipping an Irish cream cold brew. So good. It's so, I have to limit myself, but I'm gonna flip you guys so you guys can see the beautiful Alabama countryside. This is what I see every day. This is where I live. So Pam, to answer your question, yes, there's a little bit of, you know, snow-like residue out here, but you know, if you guys are in the live and you would like to, please make sure to hit that like button. It keeps me in the algorithm and it shows me that you guys like my lives. But anyways, so I am, you know what, I can still see the damn chat without flipping my screen, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to keep you guys on me because I can still see the damn chat, so never mind. Hi, LD. So if you guys still have questions, please feel free to send them. My video will go live at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time today. I think I have 2 videos coming out. I have a sponsored video for my smartwatch and also a question and answer video. So I'm going to be busy all day. Staying warm and, you know, enjoying your Sunday. I'm headed home. We went and saw the Scream movie last night. It was so good. So good. It definitely, typically when they do like a, what is it, a second part to a series or whatever, I guess it's called a sequel, it's just not good. Like The Matrix was not good. But the Scream movie was so good. It was, if you haven't had a chance to see it, or you're, stream movies at home, definitely check out the Scream movie. I 10 out of 10 recommend it. It was really good. Scream franchise, but other than that, what else am I gonna tell you guys? Nothing really. I hope you guys are. Are you guys cooking anything today? I'm cooking. I'm making some fried chicken because the people in my home have been requesting fried chicken for months. I haven't made fried chicken in almost a year or more because I don't eat it. So I figured, I'd oblige. Pam, it's not, well, when you come to visit, and if you do, you come and you come to my home. I live in the country. I'm very out here. It's not bad. People just don't, it's not really, people don't know how to drive. It's like, and then when it rains, I don't know if they just forget. Fly out here. These roads are very curvy. They're very slick. So, yeah, everybody just can't drive them. Hey everybody, if you are in the chat or if you are here, please make sure to hit that like button. It keeps me in the algorithm and it lets me know that you are liking my live. As I stated, if you guys are interested in submitting questions, please submit questions to me today for my Q&A video. My Q&A video will go live at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Yeah, all of that good stuff. I look tired. I look so tired. But it's mainly because I have this makeup on from last night. I've really been kicking it up in the gym lately. I've really been kicking my own ass, and I really wish I would have started working out at this caliber months ago. LD, that sounds delicious. I love me a good salad. Last week for my meal prep, I did a Tex-Mex salad, and it had spring mix and a little bit of guacamole, a little bit of sour cream, grilled chicken, and like my cowboy caviar. It was so good. It was pretty good. Do y'all want to see some more of the road, or are y'all good? Y'all want to look at me? Y'all can look at me. I ain't talking about nothing. Literally. Yes, Will Marie, and that's one thing about it. Me and my best friend, like, we have been. I went ahead and purchased the Black Card membership to Planet Fitness, and it gives you access to everything. I did. I've been doing the hip, whatever the thing is, where you put it in between you put your legs and you like do this. I cannot bend over. I can't bend over. I can't squat. I can't sit. My love be trying to touch me. I be like, stop touching me. I hurt. You can't hurt. And stronger. I feel that, and I just wish that I would have, maybe I would be further along in my weight loss. But don't get me wrong, I am very happy with the progress that I've made. I've mentioned that if I didn't lose another pound, I think I would be okay. I don't know that. But I am struggling right now because I'm not losing weight. So I don't know. I don't know if that's the mental part, or I don't know if I'm happy losing weight or not happy losing weight. I don't know. The day is not over yet with Pam. It's not over yet. How have y'all been doing with your 15K a day? I'm gonna tell y'all. that 15,000 steps a day is hard. Now I can hit 10, no problem. I think it's just because I move around a lot, but something about that additional 5, it's almost gym in the morning, go to work where I'm sedentary most of the day. I have to go to work, walk my full lunch break, which is an hour, my full lunch break. Get off of work, go walk around a couple stores like the mall or whatever. Come home, do whatever I have to do around the house, which is like, it just depends on how the day is. And I'm still probably like only at 13,000. I'm like, who set this challenge up? Oh, I did. Oh, this is my doing. So yeah, I'm trying, y'all, but it's like I am trying to hit that 15K. Woo. This hair, let me show you. I don't know if y'all saw my picture that I posted on Instagram last night. So I saw this TikTok. This girl took like some $12 beauty supply store hair and made the cutest like half up, half down do, and y'all will see it in my video. This hairstyle is it's the cutest hairstyle ever, and it was so cheap. At my beauty supply store, they had this like hair. It was like $5.99 for one pack. You buy one for $5.99, get the other for $1. I spent $7 on some hair. But my hair is so cute, I just have to keep it braided up when I'm not doing anything, because you know how synthetic hair be, it be like so but yeah, I really back to I talk in random spurts. Y'all should be used to that by now. Thank you, Pam. Thank you. I feel really cute. I'm pulling in my garage right now. But I worked out very hard last week on my elliptical. LD, I can't do an elliptical. Elliptical be killing me. The elliptical is like death in a machine form. LD, and see, that's my problem. I work out with my best friend 3 days a week, and we went yesterday as a bonus Jonas, and my scale moved like 1 pound 2 ounces. I lost 1 pound and 2 ounces, and I'm like, now I know I'm out here busting my whole ass wide open, and I still haven't lost a pound. So I'm just gonna, but this is my advice to you: remain steadfast, continue doing what you're doing, because it's gonna change, it's gonna break. Let me back up, because this is not a good look. I don't look cute. I don't look cute already because of this makeup I got on last night. Y'all don't judge me. Don't judge me for sleeping in my makeup. Don't judge me. I look like a dirty person because I ain't washed off my makeup. But typically in the morning I work out or I do yoga or whatever, and then I take my shower. But then my child was like, I have a scratchy throat and I'm coughing. So I was like, well, let me take your temperature, and this temperature is 102.1. So that's kind of dangerously high. So I'm gonna go check his temp here in a minute and see if we were able to break it. I gave him some before y'all say anything, I can drive. I'm just backing into my garage. Let's see. Ooh, child. What if I hit the car next to me? Oh. This is so bad. Am I in here? Am I in here? Did I do it? I did it! Okay. I'm so close to everything. Alright. Okay. That's so much better. But I'm gonna go check him and see what his temperature is to make sure that it's went down. Because y'all, I'm worried. Anytime I can't break a fever. But let me go back to LD, I'm sorry. I worked out on my elliptical and treadmill and weighed the same. Yes, ellipticals kill me. I don't know what it is. I did the elliptical for 5.3 minutes and I was dead. Hi, Janet. Pam, wide open. Wide open. Just out there. Okay, stronger. Yes, and see, and I was talking to one of my coworkers. She said, and this is interesting to me because typically when I went to the gym, boom, on the treadmill, out here pumping it, baby. I will be on the treadmill for 2 hours if you let me. I put in my little earbuds, watch some cool TV, whatever, and I'm good to go. But she was like, lifting weights is going to help you lose more weight than cardio. And I was like, is that true? But so I started doing weightlifting. And so in my Q&A video, I have included, I'm going to include the videos that I use for my workouts, because I also do step videos at home. I've been doing those forever. That's when I can't do my walking. That's when I need to get extra steps in. Like, they're really cool, like, step videos, and they make me sweat like a mofo. So I just want to share those with you guys, because a lot of people ask me, what's your workout regimen? What are you doing? I ain't doing shit. Before now, I wasn't doing much other than, getting up and walking, but that's not enough. Like, it's not kicking the grits. Fuck. Speaking of grits, I forgot to get grits, y'all. One of the main reasons I went to I got everything but damn grits. Don't y'all hate that? Okay, let me get back to these comments. Nicole said, my scale isn't moving, but those inches are dropping. Cole, baby, yes. And that's one thing I wish I would have done. I wish that I would have been more steadfast and more consistent with my inches. Because when I feel like back in February of last year, I measured and my stomach was 58 inches at the widest part. Excuse me. And now it's 68. Now it's 55. So that's a 13-inch loss. So I wish I would have, like, watched that. No, Kelly, I don't smoke cigarettes, but I had someone who, for my Q&A video, I had someone ask me a question. I smoked many, 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 many years ago. I feel like I was in high school, college, and I did it to be cool. I did it to fit in with all of the other smokers. But no, I don't smoke. I can't stand it. LD said, I did my blood work last week with my thyroid doctor and found out that my thyroid is out of whack. Ooh, I hope you're able to get that under control. I know that's rough. Nicole said that Pam said that she is losing lots of inches. And I feel like that's where I'm at. Like, I can't believe, I don't want to believe that I've hit a plateau. I just don't, I can't. I feel like the Lord ain't brought me this far to leave me at a plateau of 223 pounds, Lord. Like, I don't want the end. I want to be under 200 pounds. If I hit 199.9 pounds, I will be okay. I just want to be under 200 pounds. I haven't been under 200 pounds in, I know, 18 years. I feel like the last time I was under 200 pounds, I was in high school. Just being real. And I graduated high school in 2006. So do the math. Yeah. Zelma, yes, the elliptical is the truth. And I know it will. So I'm trying to build my stamina on the elliptical. I'm really trying to, because I want to get these flapjacks back here. I'm talking about my buns. I want to get these flapjacks back here tight and toned up, because I'm over here serving Hungry Jack. Okay? They just out here flat. And not only that, I'm starting to get like my significant other, because of the way that my stomach is, you can't really see a lot of my thigh area. Okay, full disclosure. And so I kind of like lifted my stomach a little bit, and he was like, oh my God, I didn't know you had that much extra saggy skin. Yeah, it's here. It's just hidden underneath the flap. And so I really want to work on getting that tightened. I will let you guys know I am looking into plastic surgery, but I'm scared. I don't know if I can handle that kind of pain. I'm a big girl. I'm a tough girl. But I heard that plastic surgery is nothing to play with. Let's see here. I have a question. I'm about to get myself prepared to start my pre-op diet, and it says for me to have like the protein shakes in the waters, then a light meal for dinner. Yeah, that's basically it. They gave an example of boneless chicken breast and veggies. Does it have to? No. China. Okay, so for me, I would do like salmon or a lean beef or a lean pork and vegetables. I would do a protein shake for breakfast, protein shake for lunch, and my meal for dinner. That's hard, especially before the surgery. I'm not going to tell you it's easy. It is so hard to do that. It's hard to discipline yourself to go from eating whatever you want to only doing a protein shake for lunch and dinner. It takes a lot of, mental strength. So I wish you well on that. It was so hard for me. I failed so miserably. Um, and I know everybody's different. So I wish you well, and I hope that you do tremendously on that. Just know that your surgery, the success of your surgery, depends on how well your pre-op diet goes. You want to do whatever you can to shrink your liver so that they don't have any issues getting to your stomach, and you don't want your liver to be lacerated. So it's really serious that you follow your pre-op diet and you do exactly what you're told. Yeah. For me, it was full liquid though. I didn't have any like option to eat anything, but my surgery was rescheduled a couple of times, and so I was just like, "Fuck it, I'm finna eat whatever I want to eat," because that's just who I am. I have a food addiction, and so I did 3 days of full liquid, and that was hard within itself, because like I said in my other videos, I had a 6-month long food funeral. I just ate what I wanted to eat and did what I wanted to do because I was like, I'm never gonna be able to eat steak again, so I've got to eat steak every day for just being so ignorant. But just be sure to follow your pre-op diet, okay? Yes, absolutely. The protein can be substituted. You can substitute it with anything, like lentils. As long as it's lean. I just wouldn't do like fatty meats, like a ribeye or chicken thighs and wings and stuff like that. I would just definitely stick to lean protein and you also want to maximize the weight that you lose within those 2 weeks that you're doing your pre-op diet. Thank you, LD. Shakira, I want a breast lift. I want a thigh tuck, whatever that's called. I want them to take some of my stomach, whatever they got to do. Tummy tuck, tummy suck, tummy buck, whatever it is. And I need to take some of that fat and inject it back here in the back. So I ain't going to be serving Hungry Jack. Y'all ain't know I was a rapper, did you? There's a site on YouTube called Kenny and Joanne who have recipes for raw and vegetarian dishes. Joanne had bariatric and her husband is a certified nutritionist. Tammy, I lean a lot. My particular diet, the diet that I have been following since and even before, I love the keto diet. Keto fits me so well. I'm a lover of raw vegetables. I don't do a lot of fruit. The only fruit I really do is like berries and watermelon, and that's in the summertime. But keto, I mean everything keto, it just works for me. And I really wouldn't mind going raw, like fully raw. I could do because I love that. I know that I get the craving for a good old piece of salmon every now and then. I got some in the back. Speaking of, whew. Getting fit with April said I'm almost 7 months post-op and I have a lot of saggy skin. Trying to tighten it up as well because I don't want to get plastic surgery, but the option is not off the table. I don't have a lot of saggy skin. I have saggy skin. Like, I don't think that with me, the worst area are in between my thighs, my upper thighs, my arm, and my belly. And I feel like the more weight I lose in my belly area, the worse it's going to get. Yeah. I mean, of course, when you get hungry, the best way to kind of combat that is to get your sugar-free Jello. But for me, sugar-free Jello just turns into damn liquid. Like you eat it and it just, does its thing. It heats up and it's just like you drink of water. But it did help me to fight through that hungry feeling, because it fills you up for just a second. I ate so many sugar-free Jellos. I ate so many sugar-free popsicles. I was out here. I remember, and see, this is another reason why I started my Facebook group. I remember post-op. My first week of post-op, I had my significant other make an order for Walmart. And the wrong type of popsicles were bought. They weren't sugar-free. They were full sugar or regular sugar. And I've been eating those popsicles. I was like, oh, these are good for sugar-free. Just eating them. Because, I don't know. Because the bag was just open and they were dumped in there. But anyways, and so when I found out that they weren't sugar-free, I was so upset with myself. So I went onto one of my little Facebook groups, a bariatric community that I was a part of. And do y'all know they tore me apart? How did you not know they weren't sugar-free? And who eats regular sugar popsicles 1 week after surgery? Why did you have the surgery if you can't? And I was like, this right here. This is why people end up in depressed and negative situations, because they can't even. I was like, I didn't mean to. I didn't eat the whole bag now. Like, it's over with. Like, if I'm going to gain back all of the weight that I've lost, then so be it. But the weight loss community can be so negative in so many ways. It's mind-blowing to me. And I was like, you know what? And I got a lot of people asking me like, hey, can you start a Facebook page? Can you start a Facebook page? And I was kind of apprehensive about it because I know that there is a negative stigma around weight loss. There's negative people within the weight loss community. And I was like, Lord, I don't want to harbor an environment where that is present. But I'm so thankful that I did. Y'all, I don't know everything. I can't answer every question that you have. I am not a know-all, but what I can answer, I will answer for you. And if I can't answer it, I'm going to ask people who know so that I can get you, a credible answer, But I said all that to say, never be afraid to ask questions. Never be afraid to reach out to people in your community, that you trust. Your nutritionist, your surgeon. Ask all the questions you can. And for me, simple questions like, can I put garlic powder in my chicken broth? To other people, that's probably like, of course you can. It's not going to make you gain any weight. But I didn't know. And I didn't want to do anything to jeopardize my success chances when it came to my weight. So I was looking it up on Facebook, looking it up on YouTube. I asked it on a Facebook group. And of course, I got drugged through the damn rivers of hell for asking that. And not only did I get drugged through the rivers of hell, people would say stuff to me like, didn't your surgeon give you a pre-op diet book? Didn't your surgeon give you... Don't you think that if I knew that I was going to get tore to pieces for asking all this, I would have consulted my book first? Woo, child. Hang on, let me read some. Do you think you have stretched your stomach? I am 2 months behind you, and sometimes, Kelly, I can't. I'm going to tell you, and my significant other will tell you, I cannot eat those extra 2 bites. Those extra two bites will send me into a spiral, and I will throw up for hours. I that's one thing I can say that I am very consistent with. If I'm full, I'm not eating another bite. I'm not gonna push myself. I just can't, because I don't like feeling sick. And for me, that's what happens. If I eat more than I'm supposed to, toilet city, I'd be out here blowing chunks. And I don't want to feel that way. So no, I don't think I've stretched my stomach, but I do feel that I've eaten things that have opened the door back up, like carby things and sweet things. So I'm trying to wean myself back off of those. Oh yeah, Tammy, the vegan community can be cruel too. They're unforgiving. Especially if you're new and you just want to know about, getting into it or deciding whether or not that particular lifestyle is for you. Baby, people are assholes. Hi, Virginia. Yes, stronger. Unfortunately, they did. And what was so crazy about it was the community that was built for my surgeon. It was a page specifically tailored to my surgeon's patients. And they were just assholes. And nobody said anything. Nobody deleted the post. People just ate me alive. And I'm like, well, what the fuck is the page? If I can't come on here and ask a question, if I can't come on here and be like, hey, I need help with this, Why are you here? It was like the only thing they wanted to post was success pictures. And, oh, I've lost 180 pounds in 2 months. That's not, to me, that's not realistic. Everybody, it gives, for me, if you only talk about the weight that you're losing, you are giving people a false image of what weight loss surgery is. You know, you're giving people a false idea of what bariatric surgery entails. It's not just weight loss, it is mental, it is physical, it is emotional, it's financial. There's a lot of aspects that go into weight loss surgery that are just more than weight. And so, if I ever go into a community, or if I'm a part of a community where all I see is people talking about their weight loss, that's a red flag automatically. Because there are real and true issues that come from weight loss surgery that people are not aware of. Like, there was someone who I think she emailed me, and I'm going to talk about it in my Q&A video, but if you feel like if you have an identified eating disorder, if you have been diagnosed with an eating disorder, you have got to get that under wrap before you have your weight loss surgery, because if not, it is going to take over your life. I don't have a diagnosed eating disorder, but I'm going to tell you one thing. I have eating disorder. I have food compulsion, and I have food condition. I have a food addiction. Whatever it is that I have a food addiction. It was it was identified by my surgeon, but not officially diagnosed. So, but definitely something that I struggle with, and you have to get that under wraps before you move forward in your weight loss surgery, because it is going to absolutely rule your life. And mine, for the first 5 months of my post-op life, it ruled me. I remember sitting in, and I've told this story all the time, being in my living room 2 days post-op, 2 days, just had a surgery that I know if I eat something that I'm not supposed to eat, I can have, a chance of rupturing. I can have a chance of hurting myself. I can cause leaks. I'm in my kitchen with a cup. It had to be like 3:30 in the morning. And I'm just stuffing my mouth with sour cream and cheddar ruffles. And I am chewing them up. So I'm just chewing them and I'm just spitting them in the cup. I wasn't hungry. I just felt like I needed it. And I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to eat what I want because, I am who I am. But something in that moment wouldn't allow me to swallow them. And I'm so thankful for that, because I don't know, who knows what kind of damage I would have done 2 days post-op. I done got off on a tangent. Yes, Pam, we do have the best weight loss surgery page out there. Share it. Share it to people who need a positive influence in their life. Share it with people who need a support community. That is what we are there for. That we are there to uplift and to be there for people in our community. We are not there to tear down anybody. We are not there. If we see you are struggling, even with my mods, I had someone post a post the other day that caused concern for me. Instead of deleting the post, like, my first thought was like, maybe I should delete it because it will trigger other people. But I kind of set it on the table for my mods to give me feedback. And I have really great mods. I have really fantastic mods who think with a level and open head, and they give me honest feedback. And the general consensus was, no, this is a cry for help. We need to be there for that person. And that's what we did. Not only did we, other members of the community, other members of my page rallied together, and you build people up. That's what people need. Sometimes in the darkest hours of your mental state, whatever, you just need somebody to say, hey, I'm here for you. I may not be going through what you're going through, but I'm here for you. That's what a support group is. You know what? Like, anyways. Simply Unique says, I dealt with constipation really bad, and I asked for help in a weight loss community, and I got so many negative comments. So I appreciate your Facebook group. Thank you again for your transparency. Absolutely. I don't think that I would be successful personally if I couldn't be honest with you guys, because I'm a big fan of showing things how they are. In my personal life, people who know me know that that's just how I am. It's not always the best, bread and butter rule. Oh my God, I forgot something else. Y'all, I keep saying, I went to Walmart. Let me tell y'all what, and I had salmon, grits, water, salad mix, flour, pecans, swerving butter. I said bread and butter, and guess what I forgot? I forgot my butter, and I forgot the grits. I thank you guys for subscribing to me, because boy. Anyways, I don't even remember what I was saying. That's how bad my mind is. Hang on, let me read some of these comments. But yes, I don't think that I could be who I am if I was not transparent. If I eat more, or Will Marie says, if I eat more, I throw up so bad. Don't recommend. I also do not recommend. Please, y'all, push away when you feel satiated, not even full. When you feel like you have eaten enough, push away. You know, and see, for me in social settings, that's the worst for me. If I'm out like at dinner with my significant other and he's still eating, I have the compulsion or the desire to eat more or to continue eating. If you guys are in the live, please hit that like button. It lets me know that you like the live, and it keeps me in the algorithm. Okay. And so, and that's a really hard thing for me to battle sometimes, like learning to not continue to eat just because people around me are eating. Like, it's really hard. It's really hard to do that. It's really hard to be like, even though everyone else is still enjoying their food, I'm not gonna continue eating. It's hard. Will Marie says, we did not get obese just because we must identify our why and deal with that. This is more mental. Oh my God. This is more mental than physical. We are more than the number on the scale. Absolutely, Will Marie. Definitely more mental than physical. Definitely. I strongly suggest, even if your nutritionist and your surgeon say, you know what, you cleared, you good to go. You don't need any type of mental health, anything. Get a second opinion. I wish I had because I needed the mental health aspect of this surgery. I needed to talk to somebody. I needed to deal with my food compulsions before having the surgery, but I didn't because my surgeon was like, you're good to go. Now, don't get me wrong. My surgeon is fantastic, but, you know. Joyce Gilbert, I'm with you on this. I'm almost a year out and I have yet to get to 100 pounds off, but I am still moving in the right direction. I'm glad you tell the truth. I've watched you during this journey. Thank you so much, Joyce. It is my pleasure to come on here to bring you guys the real, to bring you the raw, to bring you the uncut, because that's who I am. That's what you need. That's, you know, don't get me wrong. It is losing weight is fantastic. And as long as you are trending down, it doesn't matter if it takes you 90 years, as long as you are continuing to trend down, you know, that's great. But it's not, like I said, it's not all about weight loss. And if you go into a weight loss support group and all you see is people talk about their weight loss and their successes and, oh, I've lost 150 pounds and, oh, I've lost 2,000 pounds and, oh, and they never talk about a struggle, that's a red flag. Don't go there, because they're not being real and honest, because it's not all about weight loss. It's about more than that. Monica, I didn't start craving sweets until I started eating them. I didn't start craving stuff like that until I opened my door back up. Before my surgery, I ate a lot of like salty and I ate a lot of sweet things. Now I crave salty, crunchy things. Chips. Like my coworker, Lord, I love her to death. I love her to death. Love her to death. But I had never had spicy Doritos. I ate some spicy Doritos. And I was out here like a crack addict with a bad habit. Do you hear me? And I'm also still that way about the Chester's hot fries. What you say? I eat them all. I love Chester's hot fries. Love them. Ain't never ate them a day in my life before my surgery. Baby, now? Let's see. Zelma says milk of magnesia is good for constipation. I just take a regular laxative. I take a regular laxative 3 times a week. Look at this. I spilled all my coffee. I'll take a regular laxative 3 times a week because I have to. I have to take a laxative. If not, I'll be around here stopped up, bloated. It's bad. Even drinking 90 ounces of water a day, I still get constipated. My surgeon was like, oh, if you drink water, you won't get constipated. Bull crap. Literally, bull crap. I'd be so backed up. Ridiculous. Like, I have to take laxatives, and I have to take like the maximum strength ones. I have to really get in there and get it all. Hi, Dana. Lakedra says, I am 5 weeks post-op and I am battling mentally. I got sick last night, turned to food instead of talking to someone. I can't find a therapist. I come to your page daily. Lakedra, baby, we are there for you. And, I know it's hard to believe, but typically 24 hours a day, there's somebody on my page, whether it be another member, whether it be one of my wonderful mods, whether it be me. Post on there, hey, I need somebody to talk to. Hey, I'm struggling. We'll help you the best that we can. I do suggest that you try really hard to find a therapist. I know right now it's kind of hard because due to the panorama. But you definitely need to talk to somebody about your feelings. You definitely need to work through that. I tried to cold turkey it. I tried to do it by myself. I could not. I lost grip with reality. I lost grip with all of my emotions, my feelings, and it was just a slow decline. Let's see here. Hi, Dana. Dana says, I'm 5 months post-op and I've only lost 58 pounds, 11 before surgery. I feel like I should have lost much more by now, feeling very discouraged. Dana, I'm going to tell you, please, 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 please know this. And I say this to you with peace and love. Your journey is not my journey. It's not any other person's journey. I don't remember how many pounds I had lost by 5 months post-op, but the best way to look at it, before your surgery, would you have lost 58 pounds in 5 months? Would you have, consistently lost? You are doing fantastic. 58 pounds is an amazing feat. Never get discouraged. Never think that you're not doing good enough. Never, look at whoever. If oh, well, Kelsey's lost, 60 pounds in 5 months. And no. Your journey is your journey. Your journey is your life. Never feel that you are not doing well enough, or that you're not doing good enough, or that you're not putting in enough effort, because your body is telling you different. You are losing weight. Listen to your body. If you are feeling great, be empowered, be encouraged, know that you made the right decision and that you made it for you. Some people are just slower losers than others. Like I saw there was one subscriber that commented on one of my videos. We had our surgery, I think, a week apart, and she lost 140 pounds. And I was like, I've only lost 110 pounds. And I was like, what am I doing wrong? Then I was like, no, because in no world before this surgery would I have ever lost 100 pounds unless I was dying, literally. So be proud of your accomplishment. You're only 5 months in. You got a lifetime to go. That's the thing about the surgery. It's not a one-time fix-all. It's a life change. You have to change your eating habits. You have to change your life habits. You have to change a lot of things. And it's going to continue to come off. Just continue to be steadfast. Continue to do what you're doing. Continue to give it your all. And you will reap the benefits. Trust me. Let's see here. Whew, I'm breathing so hard. I just talk so much, y'all. Gia says, I am 3 months out and I am down 95 pounds. However, I was not mentally prepared. I'm depressed and still only able to eat 3 or 4 times a week. I'm seeing a bariatric psych this Wednesday. Finally, I am struggling. Gia, I hope that your journey becomes easier. I hope that your burden becomes lighter. I know that it can be hard for a lot of us. Everybody is different. Everybody's mind is different. I wish you well. I wish you peace. I wish you love. I hope that you find whatever it is to make you whole, so that you can successfully navigate through your journey. Tammy says, I'm happy you are having a live session. Sorry, I'm covering my mouth. I feel like I have dry mouth. I'm considering bariatric surgery and I have a lot of questions and concerns. It seems like it is a lot to deal with. Is it worth it? I don't know what to do. Tammy, I'm going to tell you. To short answer your questions, hell yes, it's worth it. Is it a lot to deal with? Hell yes, it's a lot to deal with. Would I ever change my decision? Hell no. I wish I would have had this surgery 10 years ago. I wish somebody would have been like, hey, hello, hey, go on and get that surgery, girl. Best decision of my life. I would never change the decision. Now, am I gonna tell you that this surgery is easy? I am blessed. I didn't have a lot of complications. I didn't have a lot of issues. So I can't relate on that. Well, physically. Mentally, that's where my struggle has been. My struggle has been, I have body dysmorphia, I have an eating disorder, I have food compulsions, I have food addiction. I have a lot of mental stuff going on. But there's some of you guys who don't struggle with any mental, and it's all physical. I can't tell you it's going to be all glitz and glamour. I can't, because that would be being untruthful. But I can tell you it's worth it. I can tell you that your life is worth it. So I can't tell you to make the decision. I can't make the decision for you. You have to weigh out whether or not the decision is the best one for you. You have to decide that. You need to weigh out your pros and cons. You need to sit down, talk to your friends and family. Whatever you need to do to help you decide whether or not weight loss surgery is for you. But for me, best decision I've ever made, I'd do it 1,000,000 times over. I would only do it sooner. And that is my answer to that. Gia, I'm happy that you're here. Thank you, Dana. If I couldn't, there are days when I need encouraging, and like I said, I step into, my wonderful support group. I step into my videos, I make a live, and you guys are always there for me. Always. I never feel lonely. And yes, I do agree with everyone in the chat. I don't know if I said that. Gia, you are doing fantastic. Amazing. Fantastic. I wish you peace and, mental clarity. I really hope that this journey becomes easy for you. Will Marie says, don't compare your journey to others. We should look to others to learn, relate, and to ask for wisdom, but not to tear apart. There are so many factors. I'm telling y'all, I feel like I have dry mouth. There are so many factors in our journeys. This is your experience. Absolutely, Will Marie. Thank you, LD. It is my pleasure. It is my true pleasure. It's my honor to be able to be there for anybody. Hey, Jay Smith. Dana Swain says, being obese is a lot to deal with, so consider that as well when making a decision. And that's my thing. You can either you have two choices. You can either stay overweight or choose to not be overweight. It doesn't matter if you have a surgery, it doesn't matter if you diet and exercise, whatever you need to do. You have that choice to make. You have to take that all into consideration. So I hope that your choice is easy, Tammy. Jay Smith, I agree. She says, the surgery makes me aware of everything I do, eat, think, and move. Absolutely. I say this all the time. I'm talking to my significant other, and I'm like, I'll fix their plate, and I'll fix my little toddler plate over here. And I'm like, this surgery really put into perspective how much I overate, how much I overcooked, how much I overspent on food. Like, it really put into perspective the unhealthy dynamic that I had with food. And, I still overfixed plates for my family because for me, food equated to love. And that comes from childhood. Anytime we had a celebration or a get together, food, whatever. There was a lot of things that were fixed and covered up with food when I was younger. So I do that now and I try to compensate. But what I have learned to do is to provide my family with healthier and more whole foods so that they can also develop a healthy relationship with food. And I know that that's a complex dynamic within itself, but I cook. I'm the heartbeat of the family because my significant other, he can burn water. Just take that into consideration. Anyways, so I provide the meals, I provide the nutrition for my family. And so I have to make sure that I'm giving them nutritious, healthy meals to ensure that they are eating healthy, because that's on, it's not necessarily on me, but it's a factor that I play. Thank you, Jay Smith. Christy Duggar says, my surgery was August 4th and I am struggling with grazing at the moment. However, I would still make the same decision every day and twice on Sundays. Christy, I'm going to tell you something. I have a coworker. She had her surgery 5 years ago, and I've become a grazer. But I look at it like this. Your body tells you what it needs. I eat when I'm hungry. So typically every hour on the hour, I'm eating something. I just have to make sure that I have healthy things for me to eat, because if not, I'm going to eat things I'm not supposed to eat. And I feel like that's okay. I feel like if your body tells you that you're hungry, you need to eat, unless you're just mentally. And I explained to you guys what the differences are between mental and head hunger. Head hunger, you're going to crave things that you don't want or that you're not supposed to eat, or it's an immediate, I got to eat, I got to eat, I got to eat, I got to eat. Actual physical hunger is, okay, you need to eat something. Hang on, y'all, just a second. My significant other texted me. I'm in the garage in my car. Okay, there we go. There we go. So I don't see anything wrong with that, because I'm almost a year out and I do it. So I think you're okay. Pam, I'm gonna tell y'all, we were in Memphis and I went to Chipotle, and y'all know Chipotle will give you a boatload size of food. And I took 3 bites of that Chipotle bowl, which I spent like $17 on. And guess what I had to do with it? Because if y'all know anything about Chipotle, you keep it over an hour and the food just turns into like slop. I had to throw it away. And it made me so mad. Like, overspending on food, eating too much, or having too much food, like, it really puts into perspective, what we're doing wrong. Adina Frencha, I hope I said your name right, says, so I was dealing with constipation really bad. What worked for me was drinking fresh cold prune juices. I'm sorry, fresh cold pressed juices, and having fresh fruit in the morning. I haven't had it anymore since then, 7 months post-op. That's fantastic. I've never even considered fruit being an alternative to help with constipation. So if anybody's dealing with constipation and you've tried everything, it's Adina, I hope I'm saying your name right. It says cold pressed fruit juice and fruit helps to combat. Dana, burn water, baby. Burn water. Let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you this story, and I'm gonna get on off of here. Well, I'm gonna finish the questions, and I'm gonna get off of here. So yesterday I was getting ready to go to the gym with my friend. She was gonna come scoop me up. Okay. So I was like, let me cook breakfast for my little family or whatever. So my son was supposed to be helping me. He's 13 years old. And I love him. God love him. He ain't got a lick of common sense. When I say, but he is so smart. When I say he literally has all A's in school, and I ain't just talking about like, 90, 91. I'm talking 98, 99, 100. If they could give him a 101, I'm sure they would. He is that smart. And they're all AP classes. They are all accelerated classes. So anyways, when I say sharp as a tack, smart wise, boy, he's so intellectual. Common sense. Ooh. So, but look, I made them grits, eggs, and bacon. So I had the grits on the pot. And I told him, I said, hey, I need you to wash this. I'm going to go put on my gym clothes. I was like, what is that smell? I walk into the kitchen and it smelled like the burning fires of hell. So I walk in and the grits in the pot just burning. They black as the square on my shirt. I'm looking at him. He over there. He playing with the cat. And I was like, so you don't see these grits over here in this pot burning, smoking, flaming? He was like, oh, I didn't know they weren't supposed to look like that. When in your life have you ever eaten black grits? Ever? So, I don't even know why I was telling y'all that story, but just saying, like, they can burn anything. Look at this. Look at this. Did you did you really just climb over my car? I'm alive. Oh my god. You want to get the groceries at the back seat while you out here? You're right here. See, this is the kind of shit I be talking about. Y'all see that? Anyways, let me answer this. I gotta go. Cause this y'all I can't make this up. Oh God. Really? I didn't realize he was on the daggone in the chat. Must come in the house. All right, y'all. Zelma, my eyes are bigger than my stomach as well. I'll fix me a little plate, and he'll be like, "You can't eat that. Why did you fix all of that?" I'm like, "I can eat it." And I can't eat it. Whew. Homeschool Hopeful says it's the same at 21 years old. Oh my God, it ain't gonna get no better. Lord, I can't deal with it. I'll be like, his favorite thing to say is, "Oh, I ain't know it's supposed to be like that." What? Huh? So okay, so the house just gonna burn down because you playing with the cat. That's all you can hear. So you don't see the grits over there burning. Oh, okay. Jay Smith, they wasn't. They, you know what? Yep, Cajun. I thought about putting a clump of them burnt grits on his plate to see how he would have felt about them, but then I would have been had DHR called on me. Boys are different, Gia. They just operate different. I mean, I anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for sharing these. I cannot believe it's been an hour. In 3 minutes. 3 minutes. In 3 minutes, it will be an hour. Spend with you guys. Oh my God. Maybe we need to start doing this. Yeah. When does it? Well, he ain't got no common sense either because he walked over the back of my damn car. Like, why? I don't. Look, let me show y'all. Let me just show y'all. Then I'm gonna get on off of here. Instead of walking around in front of my car like a normal human being, a normal human, because we have steps. Look at the steps. He hopped over and walked over the side of my car and came here. I guess he ain't got no common sense either, because that didn't make no damn sense to me. You guys are great. You guys make me feel so good. All right, y'all. I'm going to get... Oh, and to those who ask, I see I have a phone mount in my car, so I'm never holding my phone when I'm driving. I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here with me. Don't forget, there is a Q&A video tonight. If you have any questions or anything I didn't answer during the live, please make sure to submit those to my email at kdwmybsgjourney@gmail.com. If any of my mods are in the chat, please drop that for the viewers, so that if you have any questions or if you just want to talk to me. A lot of times, sometimes, well, not sometimes, on Wednesdays, I respond to emails. So hit me up if you want to talk to me on Wednesday. Wednesday is the day to get me, because Wednesday is the day that I dedicate to answering emails. If not, it may be a week before I hear from you. Look at all my bins. All right, y'all. Love you guys so much. I got to go in here and deal with whatever the hell that just happened. That just happened. You guys have a good day. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to each other. Love yourselves. And I'll check y'all later. Bye.